on what to do. It's very actually important. Maintenance can do some crazy things. After maintenance, certain things can reset. So, what are some of the things that you should really focus on first? Well, usually a maintenance only gives you 1 hour. Usually they sort of tell you maybe at 11 o'clock or at midnight, they'll tell you. At midnight, the reset is what time happens, the server reset happens where all your stuff gets refreshed. But usually the patch itself is usually at 1 o'clock. So that gives you 1 hour of time to do a whole bunch of stuff and potentially get all that stuff back. So the first things first, you should go over here and do your lost battlefield. This will refresh, or at least it has been refreshing recently, so you can kill off all these. You only have 5 attempts for the day, but if a maintenance happens and you clear off those 5 attempts, you then get an additional 5 attempts, and that'll give you 10 attempts in one day if you do that in the hour beforehand. So that's very important, very important. Get these knocked out of the way right away. That's your number one thing to do. Go into Lost Battlefield, get some attacks in, get those points. Those little points are awesome. So that's your number one thing. Do that first, do it right away, get that done. Second thing I usually suggest is going over here and going into getting your storm maces knocked out. Knock them down to 0. Get all your storm maces done. So go over here. Usually I do Storm Mesa 4 and knock them all out. Just get them all, because it will be reset. As soon as the maintenance is over, you'll have a whole set again. So that's, yeah, get that done. Next, if you really want to, if you still have some additional time, Lost Realm as well refreshes. So that's, you got to keep that in mind too. With Lost Realm refresh, apparently I forgot to attack this. So let's just attack that while we're chit-chatting here. So you want to do your Lost Realm battle. You want to get that knocked out. You want to get as many of those as you can knocked out, because you'll get a full refresh. You'll get your stamina back, and you'll get any refresh attempts back. So if you're one of those people that spends gems or anything like that, you'll get another full set of things that you can then attack and do. So that actually really helps. So for those that are doing your Lost Realm stuff, definitely, you can knock that out and then get all of them again. So usually it's like 50 gems for the first attempt, 100, 150, all the way up to like 300, 350. Depends upon how far you're attacking. You can do all your Lost Realm attempts and then go back in and do it again. And that's just ridiculous. That's like a whole nother day of attempts that you get to do. So that's also important. What else can you do? Well, if you want some additional rewards and stuff like that, you can come on over here and go over to Wretched Gorge and clear those out. If you clear out all your Wretched Gorge attempts, you will get another set of Wretched Gorge attempts. That's if you have extra time. This is the one I'd probably do last. That's just me, particularly. Oh, those are the big things. If you got time, you knock those out right away. And that's very important to get those kicked out as quickly as possible. And if you do have some extra time, just clear out any of your arenas, because, you know, it's just good to have those when you're going in for, like, usually a maintenance is like 1 hour to 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours. So depending on what it is, you get those knocked out right away and you get all that stuff back to do again as soon as the servers come back online. So I suggest definitely doing this first, Lost Battlefield, then getting your Storm Mesas, then getting your Lost Realms, and then if you have some time, head on over and get some Wretched Gorge done. You know, if you got time, do those. Expeditions, nothing happens with them. If you do expeditions, it's more to you, but it doesn't really do anything for you. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Definitely keep an eye out for that. I don't think you did. I'm pretty sure not. And for those that are wondering what's up with the little Cupid message there, it's basically, I have a Cupid on the way. I got a baby on the way. That's the reason why I'm giving away some of my accounts. That's why I'm giving away that one account that's going on right now, the How To Guide CC V2. And that's also why I'm getting rid of my other account, the How To Guide CC V1. Getting rid of both of those. So, gonna have more time for myself and more time for others. So, yep. So, those are the things that you're going to want to do. So when you got a patch coming up and you know there's a patch hitting that day, or if you know there's going to be maintenance, definitely as soon as it hits midnight, just hop on over, Lost Battlefield, get those knocked out the way. Storm Aces, get those knocked out of the way. Lost Realm, get those knocked out of the way. and then finally head over and do Wretched Gorge if you feel like it. So that's usually my game plan when one of those is underway. Go ahead and do those and you'll feel much better, especially as soon as they all get refreshed. You're like, yes, you get all this extra good stuff. And that is actually what helped me. That's why I'm right now Lost Battlefield doing fairly well for the rankage there, you know. Not too bad at all. Not like at the top of the charts, but man, that really pushed me ahead. I'm gonna come close. I can come very close to getting up to here. I'll probably be at 1,200 at the end, which is not perfect, but it's good enough. It's good enough. I'll be around 1,200. Some people have made it probably all the way up to 1,500, but I'm going to be only around 1,200 at the end of the week. So, and that's what just that one day of getting that maintenance, that's what did it for me. That's going to be beautiful. Those extra points too. Oh, what am I going to do next? I'm just a smidge away from getting another set of 3,000. Now I could save up for 6,000 and get that scorch going a little bit, not scorch, scatter going on my harpy, which is we got the harpy over here. You can see this is what I've been using for a debuffer. She's been definitely stealing their energy away from them, which has been quite useful, Will I roll for the new pirate hero? Most likely. I'm going to definitely roll for that new pirate hero. I'm going to hopefully get it. We'll see. I still need Skull Knight. I've been trying to get Skull Knight, but yes, I'll be trying to get that. Okay, so here we go. See, it looks like you're still a mod for the chat. I still get you as mod. I get the little moderator there by your emblem, so I can still see that you're a mod. So there we go. All right, so if you guys take a peek, there is some new stuff coming on then from Castle Clash. So let's show you what's going on here. So let's show you some Castle Clash news. So first things first for Castle Clash news. You guys got the Join the Network going on there for the Twitter side. Is this Twitter? Yeah, it's Twitter. So you can join the network application. Hey, come on, IGG, what about me? I like gems. I do enough videos, right, guys? Oh, come on, guys. Come on, IGG. What about me? Let me join the network. I'll be cool with that. All right, so there's this going on, the Join the Network, as well as a sneak peek, which is basically like going on for sweeping, where it looks like they'll allow you to win one dungeon. So when you do a dungeon attempt, you'll pay gold and just get an automatic victory. It requires 3 flames to do. Not bad. That could help with people that are strapped for time. You know, Lord, it's like you're in a rush and you gotta go to work, like I am in a little bit. So that'll really actually help for that. Other than that, it's just going to help people get some shards faster and complete their quest a little bit quicker. So there's that. That's one of the things that are going on. Let me pull out the next one. So on their Facebook, Facebook for Castle Clash got the sneak peek on the this little guy here with his cannon blast. So yeah, he's going to be something pretty interesting. I will be trying to roll for him. It's going to be interesting. I wonder if it's going to be a shardable hero or not, but this could be cool. I would like to see what happens with that. So, tempting to see what's going on with this. That's going to be one of the new heroes. So, it's not exactly what I thought it was going to be off the back. So, it's like basically, remember Pumpkin Duke? So, they got this big whole backstory on him. I think this was going to be the original model for Pumpkin Duke, but then, you know, Pumpkin Duke became, you know, what it was. So they got, you know, some stuff going on here, a little backstory on it, so you guys can read up on that over on the Facebook side. So basically, this is going to be the Dread Drake, and it's going to be a little interesting. It looks like he's going to be able to stun as well as do some less damage for him. So it seems like there's going to be like an AoE effect with some stun that happens, and then also less damage to the pirate himself. Now, is that going to be a stone skin, or is it going to be like, I don't know, what is it going to be? It sounds stone skinny, probably going to be like a stone skin. What if it's like a ridiculously high stone skin, like an 8 of 8 stone skin? That'd be interesting to see. Like, can this guy die? But then isn't that sort of got the feel of the new one, the Skull Knight. Skull Knight is pretty much ridiculously hard to kill, so is he going to be better than Skull Knight? Because, you know, Skull Knight is pretty overpowered. With this right here, it sounds like he's Skull Knight with AoE effect that can die. Skull Knight dies once, comes back to life, and is back in the action. While this guy seems like he's not going to die, but he's going to be really hard to kill. And it's going to do AoE damage instead of single target, and also going to have a stun built in. So this might be even more powerful than Skull Knight, or it might not. So we're going to have to see when it comes up. But I am going to roll for it. I am going to be rolling for this, so we'll see what happens with that. We'll see what happens. All right, how are we doing over here? So, your hat is very horrible. True enough. It's just for a joke. It's just, you know, role-playing, you know, goofing around. So, once again, we got little updates they got going on here, so you guys can see the sneak peek of the Cannon Blast from the Dread over here. Dread Drake. So, could be interesting. They're also talking about some other things going on for some little events, and the sneak peek, like we were saying, we can do a dungeon pretty quick, you know, get it done in a snappy by paying some gold. So, those are alright. Alright, what else do we got going on here? Let's get back. So, remember, for an update or maintenance, if you know that's going to be happening that day, get your Lost Battlefield done right after the stroke of midnight. Get those done. Then get your Storm Aces. Get those cleared out. And then get your Lost Realm. Get as many of those completed as you possibly can, as fast as you can, as you know, as much gems as you'd like to spend on it, of course. And then head on over and get your Wretched Gorge cleaned up. So get those done sort of in that order. And also might as well knock out some Arena just for, you know, some giggles. And then you're going to be doing quite a bit better. Also, if you do have some time, I do usually suggest to get some dungeons knocked out, but that's just me, because, you know, you get them shards, but if you're not a dungeon farmer, you're not going to care. But biggest thing, must do is Lost Battlefield. Get that done first. Storm Aces, get that done second. Head on and just keep going down, knocking out the rest. So, but all those things basically refresh, and that's why it's important. Once maintenance is over, you get all that stuff back. So get those done. Get those done right away. Which is usually something that doesn't happen. Usually you only get to do those once per day, but in this way you sort of get to do it twice per day, all those attempts. So that's something. Something more than nothing. All right, so then once again, I'm going to be having a little Rugrat coming on the way. I got a Cupid on the way. Got a little baby going to be happening soon enough. Oh, craziness. I'm going to have a Rugrat. So my little kid will have a Castle Clash account, and I'll get them into it too, so they're going to be a nerd as well, and I'll have the kid on the camera for you guys whenever the kid. Still trying to get the wife on the camera, but the kid will be okay with it. All right, I got to get going to work, though, guys. You guys have a good ones? Have a good ones? I just had to make a quick little video here, get some announcements going on for you. I will be looking into the giveaway. Don't forget to comment on this video, like right now, and on any of the 2 live videos right now that are going on Twitch and on YouTube. Comment on either of those. Right now, you still get that chance to go for that first account. And don't forget to go over there and comment on my Twitter, as well as comment on the YouTube video, on the main YouTube video for that first one, for a chance to win that How to Guide CC V2. V2 we're currently giving away. Soon we're going to be giving away V1, so stay tuned for that one as well. I'll be announcing the winner soon enough for the V2 account, so do keep your eye out for that. All right, see you guys soon. Have a good one. This is a quick one. Just wanted to give you guys some updates on things you need to do, some sneak peeks that are coming out, and also the baby and other stuff. So quick little updates on everything. You guys have a good one. See you soon.